Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to today's video. I'm going to be doing a physique check-in and at-home body weight only glute workout today. It's been a little while since I have done a physique check-in and I have about 4 weeks left, so I thought it would be a good time to throw that in. I weighed in this morning at 139.8, making for an average of like 140.5 right now, so hopefully I'll be able to get down to 138 in like about 4 weeks time. But let's get started on the check-in and then we'll move out to the garage. I put my normal sports bra that I've been checking on today, but I put some swimsuit bottoms on just to make things like a little bit less revealing, but also maybe a little bit more thorough. So hope you enjoy. I'm gonna start the voiceover for this workout. Everything I'm doing today, the only thing you need is perhaps a band. The band I'm using is the Brett Contreras hip thrust band. I really like it. It's made out of fabric instead of like elastic, so it seems a lot more durable. The first exercise I started with was a banded 1.5 squat. So I'm just squatting all the way down, coming up about halfway, and then going back down and all the way back up to the top. So I complete 1.5 squats before I finish 1 rep is basically what's going on there. And then I'm just squeezing my glutes as much as I can at the top. I find the band really helps. I can sit back a little bit further, and then I'm actively pushing the band out, pushing my knees out, and that just really helps wake the glutes up a little bit more. So this is a really good exercise to start with because you're turning everything on, pre-activating before we go and do more glute-specific workouts. I did 3 sets of 12 to start with these guys. The next exercise I did, you guys have probably seen a lot of variations of this. So I just did a shoulder elevated single leg hip thrust with a 3-second pause at the top of every single rep. And I did 8 reps each side, 3 sets once again. I really like the pause at the top. Just really increases that mind muscle connection, so you can really make sure that you're squeezing your glute and feeling everything where you want to feel it. And this is a really great exercise to do anywhere because you just need one thing to put your shoulders on. I do like the shoulder and feet elevated hip thrust, but not everybody has access to 2 things they can put, one for their shoulders and one for their feet. So if this is going to be a do anywhere workout, I think just elevating the shoulders would be good. If you really didn't have anything to elevate the shoulders, you could do this on the ground as well. Okay, and then moving right along, I went to a deficit reverse lunge. It's a deficit because I'm standing on top of a 25 and a 45-pound plate, and I'm just doing 1 leg at a time, bending that back knee as far down as I can to really feel that extra space that's available through standing on the plates to make an even bigger stretch, and then also to step up even more with that because now I'm taller, than I would be without the plates. And it is a little bit of a pro tip to put that 25-pound plate down first because it's really hard to get the 45-pound plate up sometimes from the ground, or it's just like a hassle. So if it's already on top of a 25, you can kind of just push it off and then pick it up from there. Sounds silly, but if you're doing it a lot, it really pays off. So for these, I did 20 each side, and that is what they looked like. Careful for dogs. Okay, almost to the end here. So I'm going to do some deficit banded glute bridges. Again, with the band, just placing it right above my knee. It's pretty new, so it's a little bit tough to get above my knee, but that's really what you want. And then I'm just placing my feet, toes pointed straight ahead, right on top of that same 25 and 45 pound plate. So that's convenient that you've already set that up. And then just thrusting my hips up and squeezing at the top as much as I can, squeezing those glutes. And again, which is really nice for having the band, you're actively pushing the band out, pushing your knees out, pushing against the band, and that's just going to increase the feeling or the sensation in your glutes, which is what you want when you're working your glutes or any muscle. That mind-muscle connection is important. And when it's just body weight, it's even more important, I would say, because we want to make sure we're working what we think we're working. And then a nice pause at the top at the end of each set. I did 20 of those. This is going to look a lot the same. I'm now going to do some deficit frog pumps. I think these are kind of a better exercise done at home because you don't have to worry about not making eye contact with people at the gym. So I just place my feet bottom to bottom, if that makes sense. So I look like a frog, and then again, just thrusting up. I really like the deficit for the frog pumps. It helps me feel it a lot more to have a little bit extra range of motion. And again, this is an exercise that you're really gonna wanna feel. So I did 2 sets of 20 with that, and then I finished with 1 set of just a 60-second hold, which 60 seconds doesn't feel like a lot or doesn't sound like a lot, but it feels like forever. And then the final exercise I did were some banded clams. I think I've shown these on my channel a few times as well. Band, once again, just like every other exercise I've done today with the band, is right above the knees. And then I'm just opening my knees up or separating my knees, keeping my heels together. You can experiment with taking your feet apart if that helps you feel the exercise more. A lot of these exercises are gonna be things that you wanna feel because there is no weight involved. So then this is just a little bit of a different angle. All I'm doing is raising my knees up. And both of my hips and my shoulders are off the ground. Okay, so that concludes our body weight only, no weight required glute workout. That should be good for just doing at home. If you don't wanna, like frog pumps, if you don't wanna do that at the gym, all of these exercises can be done at home. You can do this when you're on vacation, if all you have is a hotel room, because a lot of hotel gyms are not very well equipped. But hopefully you found this workout enjoyable, you found this video enjoyable. Like it if you did. If you're new, please subscribe. Let me know if you like these videos, if you want more workouts, or what kind of videos you'd like to see in the future. All right, until next time, bye.